I'd like to welcome everybody to the January 22nd, 2019 Elizabethtown City Council meeting. And at this time, I'd like to ask Councilman Matt Deneen to give our invocation.
Invite everybody to join me on today's invocation. Lord, thank you for this day, many blessings that you bestow upon us, opportunities you give us each day. We ask your blessing on this community. We ask your blessings to keep the peace and bless those that keep us safe. We ask your blessings on the city employees and all of our volunteers. We also ask your blessings on this mayor and this council. We make decisions to lead our community. Be with everyone as they leave here today. Help them return home safely to their family and friends. I ask all these things in your son's name.
Amen. Would you remain standing and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Our first order of business today will be the approval of the minutes from the January 7th, 2019 meeting.
Motion. Second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? The next, we have some presentations. We want to start with State Director, the Kentucky American Atheists Incorporated, Mr. Johnny Pike.
Yes, sir. I apologize. I thought we were doing this the question portion.
I'm sorry.
The speaking portion.
That's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're on. Okay. I apologize.
If you want to, it's right over here.
A prayer or invocation is meant to provide guidance, perspective, and voice to the council and to the witnesses present. I want to thank the council for allowing us to use our time to speak to deliver an invocation from a minority view that also represents all of us. You see, we are all minorities, either by our faith, our histories, our race, our gender. We are all unique individuals. Yet, despite our differences, we remain a government of the people. As our state motto affirms, united we stand and divided we fall. I ask that the council keep this important, strong principle close to their hearts and minds as they navigate difficult situations where sometimes they have to represent a minority against a majority, where they have to protect an individual's rights even when it's unpopular. During those difficult times, those decisions are often the most important. May you seek strength from the diverse populations that support you. And remember the words of Martin Luther King, that you cannot drive away darkness with darkness. It takes light to do that. You cannot drive away hate with hate. It takes love to do that. Even within the council, there will sometimes be disagreement. And sometimes in those disagreements, the minority view remains the correct one. I ask that you seek solutions and answers that unite rather than divide. In closing, I want to thank you again for the time and ask that at a future meeting, we be allowed to provide the official invocation. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Our next presenter is Ms. Kelsey Hall from the State Theater. She's going to give us an update.
Mayor, City Council, thank you for having me. We ended December on a really great note over at the State Theater with over 1,000 people attending our festive film series. We also kicked off second Saturday on January 12th with Frozen and had 289 people attend. And to go off of that, we're very, very excited to announce a State Farm second Saturday sponsorship. So 7 local State Farm agents here in Elizabethtown have come together to sponsor the remaining second Saturday movies for the rest of 2019. All of those will remain $1 and will be shown at 1, 4, and 7 p.m. So those include agents Neil Atcher, Jared Butler, Kelly Ryan Cleaver, Jared Swift, Lance Taylor, Travis Thomas, and Mike Wyman. And the movies include Dirty Dancing, Space Jam, The Sandlot, Twister, Inside Out, Forrest Gump, The Wizard of Oz, Remember the Titans, The Nightmare Before Christmas, Toy Story, and Christmas Vacation. So we have a good, diverse lineup for the rest of the year. And we'll be adding a couple more movies and obviously some bigger shows to that calendar as well. But we're very excited about this partnership and we hope that it continues moving forward into next year. And lastly, we're very excited to kick off January very strong with a sold-out concert. Winona and the Big Noise is this Saturday, the 26th, and that's the first show in the 2019 Fort Knox Federal Credit Union concert series.
Is Winona sold out?
Yes.
I'll scout these away last year.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks, Kelsey.
Patrick Clark with Tourism. Going to come up and give us an update.
Mayor, City Council. From Tourism, we welcome you all, welcome the new members. We look forward to working with all of you all. It's a new year and a new time and a lot of new things happening with tourism. We look forward to a new relationship and renewing our relationship and moving forward. Good positive things for the city. This past week, Expedia, which is an international travel website, named Elizabethtown, Kentucky as the #1 place to escape the hustle of everyday life in Kentucky. And they invited the world to explore the many green space trails or to have a picnic in Freeman Lake Park. How that happened or where it came from, we're glad it did. As you all are well aware of, we named Sports Facility Management a couple of weeks ago as our managing partner at the sports park. We're very excited about them being there, very much appreciative of your all's partnership with us on that. I think we've got a lot of really good things coming for the city and how, even though the park was managed wonderfully, they just have so many new and exciting ideas, and I think they're going to really help the city and help the park and make things financially more stable there. So I'm looking forward to that. They have posted several different positions from the actual general manager to the director of events and a full-time bookkeeper. So those have been posted. If somebody's interested in those, you can find that at sportsadvisory.com. I think there's a good chance most of those positions are going to be fairly locally, although they are a national company and will draw applications from all over the country. There's been several meetings held with them, with city involved, and we appreciate your all's being involved with those over the past couple of weeks and helping with that transition, which will occur no later than July 1st. There's also a jobs fair held at the sports park, which you all are probably well aware of, but we also we have to get those seasonal jobs filled. So the sports park personnel are actually already in the process of doing that and handling that. Those applications are available on social media as well as the city website. We went from going through the process of finding somebody to manage the sports park. And as you well know, Miss Murphy had left us, took a new job in Bowling Green. So we have a void. We've put that off until now. So we have posted that position. It's posted, it was in the newspaper as well as on the city website and our website. If somebody is interested in that position, they can contact the director or our interim director at director@toureetown.com, and he can speak with them about the job posting and the requirements. So if anybody needs the information on that, they can contact Jim. I have actually appointed a 3-person committee to do the initial going through the applications, and then the mayor has graciously offered to sit in with Ms. Patterson, Carl Swope, and Todd Pollard on the actual interviews for those. So they are the actual hiring committee that will do the hiring. So the mayor is going to sit in on the interviews. And since our last report, the tourism building was used to hold 8 meetings with 328 attendees. Of course, during the holidays, it's a little light, so not quite as many December as we normally post. Still actively renting the facility with quite a few attendees. If you all have any questions, I'll be happy to.
Pat, on the director's job, does tourism have a network, a national network that you can advertise for that position?
More regional type network.
Regional.
Don't know that we would really have a national draw, but it's a small knit community, so they're all, we already gotten quite a few calls from people about it and when it would be posted and that type of thing. So sure we'll go for certainly regional, but I wouldn't say we have a national draw.
Hope you have good luck.
Any other questions? All right.
Appreciate everything.
Thank you.
You all did a great job.
Thank you.
Our next line of business is going to be some appointments. The first one is going to be to appoint Charlie Skees to the Town Heritage Council, and that's by mayoral appointment. So we wanted to make everyone aware of that. We appointed Charlie Skees to the Heritage Council. We think that's going to be a good strong appointment. He's a good fellow. We're proud to put him in that position. The next one is going to require a vote. It's appointment of executive assistant to the mayor. So I'll need a motion for that.
Motion.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Next one will be the first reading of an ordinance, which is ordinance number 2, 2019, amending the sewer use ordinance, which was ordinance number 11, 2002. Motion to read.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Whereas the Kentucky Energy and Environment Cabinet conducted a 30-day public comment period to receive comments on potential changes to cadmium and sulfate limits at the city-owned Valley Creek wastewater treatment plant and received no objections to the proposed changes. And whereas the Kentucky Energy and Environment Cabinet conducted a technical review of the proposed changes and has approved the proposed changes. And whereas the proposed changes will support existing local manufacturing facilities in their operations and will help with potential new industrial growth for the city, be it ordained that from and after the passage, approval, and publication of this ordinance, that the sewer use ordinance number 11, 2002 is amended as follows. And this is under paragraph 040043. The cadmium daily maximum is increased from 0.004 milligrams per liter to 0.033 milligrams per liter. And under paragraph 040050, sulfate concentrations are increased from 550 milligrams per liter to 2,000 milligrams per liter. Be it further ordained that the mayor of the city and/or his designated entity is hereby authorized and directed to take all steps necessary to perfect this ordinance. Read the first time is the 22nd day of January 2019.
And since that's the first reading, we'll read it again next time for the second.
Yes,
Vote on it again. Next up is municipal orders. Municipal order number 4, 2019, approving contract with Engineering Design Group for Deeks Drive Plan Development. Motion to read.
Second.
All in favor? Opposed?
Whereas in December 2018, a road failure occurred on Deeks Drive due to the collapse of the existing underground stormwater system. And whereas the city of Elizabethtown has consulted with Engineering Design Group relating to the assessment of the Deeks Drive stormwater system for the development of design plans for the installation of a permanent stormwater system, be it ordered that the city of Elizabethtown approves entering into a professional services contract with Engineering Design Group for the assessment and preparation of engineering design plans for the Deeks Drive stormwater project in an amount not to exceed $26,000. Be it further ordered that the mayor of the city and or his designate being he is hereby authorized and directed to take all steps necessary to perfect this order. Further adopted and approved. This is the 22nd day of January, 2019.
Motion to adopt.
Motion.
Second. There you go. Any discussion? All in favor? Opposed? All right, next up, anybody have anything? Good. Okay, so we'll go to closed meeting pursuant to KRS 61.810 subsection 1. Conduct deliberation on future acquisition of sale of real property by the city, discuss the general nature of existing possible litigation by the city, discuss personnel which might lead to the appointment, discipline, or dismissal of an individual employee, member, or student, and to discuss specific economic development proposals. I need a motion.
Second.
In favor? Opposed?